How do you maintain your spiritual connection during busy or stressful periods? Steven.
So I'm happy to. And it is about reframing. So if we're under stress, it's having the self-awareness to choose intentionally how we're going to be. And sometimes bad things happen. And sometimes, we're going to be in that victimization role of, oh, this happened to me and it doesn't feel good and it's not pleasant. But it's being in that state willfully. It's not being forced into that state unknowingly. And so I think there's some things that we can practice there. And it had happened to me where something happened and I chose to 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 feel bad about it for a certain amount of time, and then I transformed it. I shifted it in my mind to, you know in my mind I said, well, this is for my better good, and maybe this protected me in a way from something worse that might have happened. And in that moment, I'd actually had been robbed, went down in Florida, and so I didn't have any money on me, and it's like, but thank God I had tucked away a credit card in my ankle, in my sock, and my thought was, did I manifest this because I was thinking, that this is probably going to happen to me, so I better prepare for it, or was that my intuition coming in? But the point was, is a homeless person asked me for food, and I didn't have any money, and I could have been in that victim role, and I could have lashed out all my anger towards them. But what I did is I said, well, let me take you in and I'll buy you a food in the restaurant, but you're gonna have to come with me because I don't, I just have the credit card.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen. Very powerful. For me, it's as well about taking pauses, going for a little walk, breathing, really just taking time out, and then when we do this, it's like recharging our batteries and really taking the time in, because it's not wasting time. It's really giving us, getting back this kind of divine energy so that we can move forward.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Diana.
This question, how to maintain a connection, it's a question to each of us, but to be an example for all who are listening, and to really find those things for yourself that do recharge. For me, going to the water, in the water, on the water, around the water, listening to the water, diving deeply in the water, cold water, all the water. I love it. If I can't get to the lake, I go to the jacuzzi. Water is medicine for me, and so I go to the water. And also for me, especially in the most recent, I'm a professional dancer also by career and training and trade. I lived for many years in New York City, and I toured the world internationally. But most recently, I found salsa dancing, and I've been out salsa dancing many nights every week for months and months now, and it's bringing me such joy. But it's also bringing this beautiful connection, outside of my workspace, my yurt, and the intimacy of the work that I do for other people. To have these connections socially in a space where there's just joy and music and energy. It's physical. I'm soaking wet. I'm just sweat profusely for 3 hours, multiple times a week. And there's laughter and great joy. And so, for each of us to find, it will be unique to each of us, but to find those places in life that bring us great joy and great connection. And then importantly, do them, go do them, not to be in the theory about the recharge and the replenishing and the revitalization, but go do those things that bring life to the life. And then stress, I think the question was about busyness and stress. It's just neutralized.